I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and today I'd like to show you how to assemble the front of the Santa pillow for the crochet-along. And right here, this is the first strip that you were instructed to set aside. Right, I will be sewing that across the top. And this was our second strip that we did, and across the sides of the rows you were instructed to crochet 8 half double crochets across each color block, so that gave you 64 half double crochets. And this has been crocheted for 32 rows up here, and then I finished off, and I sewed in the ends. Then I left a long end when I got done with this strip, and then now I'm getting ready to sew it on to the solid block of green right here. And this is what I'm going to show you in the video, how to ease that in and then sew that on there. Okay, now to sew your first strip onto this solid piece, you're going to take the right side of your strip and have it facing the right side of this piece. And you're going to hold them, put them together like this, and you want to make sure that you have the side of the rows that has all of these carried ends from where you changed your colors. You want to make sure that that's the side also that's facing the side that's going to be whip stitched, so that you can sew those ends into your piece. Sometimes your end is going to be shorter. This piece landed up a little bit shorter than this piece. So, or it can be a little bit longer. So what you're going to have to do is start this out here, and since you had 8 half double crochets across each block and you have 64 here, you want to sew 8 half double crochets along to the side of each block. So you can start out here and count 8 whip stitches to that side, and then 8 here and 8 here. And another thing you could do is take a needle or a pin or a safety pin and pin the end, so that you know that see how this side is bigger than this, so you're going to have to ease it in, and you just pull it a little bit as you're sewing, and that would ease it in. So right now I'm going to show you how to sew these together. I'm actually left-handed, but I crochet right-handed. So I'm going to show you how to do this right-handed. And the only difference if you're doing it left-handed is you would start from left and go down to right. But for right-handers, you're going to start from down here and go down to the left. So right here I've already started sewing it together. I've got this much more to go. And I think it's easier to have this side right here facing you, so that you know that across each color block you want to do 8 whip stitches through 8 half double crochet stitches into the other side. So you're going to be placing your needle into the 2 loops of the half double crochet. You're going to also have your carried strand here, and you're going to catch a loop at the end of the row from the check strip that you have. So you just insert it here and pull it through. And as you go, every couple of stitches, you should just kind of pull this snug so that it stays kind of tight right in here, so that your whip stitches don't show. I could have also used the green, and it might have been a better color to use here. And then right here I didn't pull it, so I think it would have been a little bit better had I just pulled that snug a little bit, so these stitches wouldn't have shown. So I'm just going to continue. I'm going to catch the half double crochet, have this one, the carried yarn be there, and then catch the end of the rows on the other side. And that's what they call a whip stitch. was going to show you in right-handed. And you just continue until you go all the way across. When you're done, you just sew in the ends, and then you have your solid front complete. So it'll look like that. And it'll be the front of the Santa pillow.